Hello everyone. Welcome to Vocabulary Set 6.12, Vocab Slides. So this is the slide deck that you are going to work through this week. In this video, I am going to go through the 12 words with the definition boxes. As I go through each word, I want you to pause the video and fill in the yellow spots. Okay, we should all hopefully remember how to do these, but if you have any questions, just let me know. As a reminder, we fill in the yellow blanks, okay, for the first 12 questions or the first 12 words. And then after that, you guys will go and do the rest on your own using the study guide, and you just fill in the blanks with the letter or the word. All right? All right, so here we go. Okay, number one, apparent. Apparent is an adjective. When something's apparent, I always think in my mind it's obvious. It's easy to see, it's plain, it's right there. So if you look at the picture, this guy's pointing at the banana and saying, "You're a fruit," and he's pointing at him and saying, "You're a nut." So that's pretty obvious. It's apparent. Speeding was the apparent cause of the accident. You could say it was apparent that it was Sunday since Chick-fil-A was closed. It was apparent that it was raining outside since the dog came inside wet. All right, so you'll want to think of a sentence of your own and type it in this yellow box. Number two is capacity. Capacity is a noun, and this word, what it is, it's the amount of space that can be filled. Everything has a capacity. Only so much can go into it. So if you look at this picture here, the capacity of this water pitcher, you could say is 4 cups or it's full. If we're looking at the example sentence, the stadium was filled to capacity for the championship game. Maybe the capacity of the stadium held 2,000 people. All right, so we're thinking about the amount of space that can be filled. 3 is conceal. This is a verb. When you conceal something, you hide it, you keep it a secret. So this guy is concealing his identity in this picture because you can't really tell who it is. And then this guy is concealing something in his hand. It's placed out of sight. So you think to cover, to disguise, mask, tuck away. They tried to conceal, I don't know what this word was supposed to be. I tried to conceal my disappointment with a smile. So it means I tried to hide that I was sad. I concealed my sadness. My mom concealed my birthday present so I could be surprised. They concealed who won the championship until the very last minute. Okay, so again, to hide or keep a secret or to place it out of sight. All right, number 4 is keen. Now, keen can mean it's physically has a sharpened edge, or it means we have a keen mind. We're quick and sharp in our thoughts, in our sight, in our hearing, or our smell. Okay, kind of is like we're alert, we're ready, we're acute. Our senses are sharp. So birds of prey have keen eyesight. Dogs have keen hearing abilities. All right, number 5 is vast. When we describe something as vast, it means it's very great or very large. So this picture of this canyon, the canyon is vast. A vast ocean stretched into the distance. So huge, enormous, spacious. My basement was vast and it had a basketball court in there. All right, number 6, alternate. All right, it might be alternate or alternate depending on the part of speech. So if we're using it as a verb, alternate, When you alternate, you do something by taking turns. We alternated playing the video game. My brother and sister and I had to alternate, which means we had to take turns. An alternate as a noun. This would be a person who's acting in place of another. It's like a substitute. There was an alternate teacher for Mrs. Landis. An adjective, it's happening or appearing in turns. Every other, being a choice between two or more things. My mom chose the alternate car to take to the beach. All right, so here are some sentences. We chose 2 students to alternate in the lead role of our school play. So it says a verb. An alternate, oops, I did that wrong. You don't have to fill it in now. Fills in for teachers when they are absent. The bus driver took an alternate route. So you can use any of the meanings or any parts of speech for this guy. Okay, number 7, enforce. Enforce is a verb. When you enforce something, you force that person or that animal to obey. So this mom and her son, they're enforcing the rules for the cat. Maybe the cat knocked something off the shelf, so they were trying to enforce the rules. It is the duty of the police to protect citizens and enforce the law. My mom enforces the rule that I must go to bed by 9 o'clock every night. Number 8, a feat. Feat is a noun. We're not talking about our feet like our 2 body parts. This is F-E-A-T. A feat is like an act or a deed that shows daring, skill, or strength. So you can think of it as a big achievement. It's a feat. So this guy who climbed to the top of this mountain, okay, he accomplished a feat, a great feat, or an achievement. The crowd cheered when the circus strong man performed a mighty feat. So again, it's just an action or an act that was very daring. Number 9, hearty. Hearty is an adjective, so we describe things with this word. Hearty means it's warm and friendly, it's healthy, lively, and strong, or it's large and satisfying to the appetite. So this picture, that's a hearty meal. That is going to fill you and satisfy your belly. We all sat down to a hearty meal. You might describe a person as hearty if they're really warm and friendly. So if you think of like a person who's just, always kind and, outgoing, there for you, cheerful, friendly, you could describe them as hearty. All right, 3 more. Number 10, observant. Observant is an adjective, so you describe someone with this word or something. What it means is you're watchful, you're quick to notice, you're careful, and you're diligent. So some synonyms, we have you're aware, you're attentive, you're alert. So when you're observant, you're watching and you take notice. An observant guard spotted the robbers. My dog is observant of every squirrel that crosses into my yard. Okay, 11, strive, which is a verb. When you strive towards something, you give it a lot of energy and effort. You try hard. So you're striving to do your best. You're striving to get an A. You're striving to run the marathon. You must strive to finish your homework on time. All right, last one, 12, is verdict. Verdict is a noun. So what a verdict is, it's the decision of a jury at the end of a trial or legal case. So if there's ever a court case and there's a judge and someone who did something wrong, at the end of the trial, the judge will have a verdict. They'll make a decision. So when we think verdict, think a decision, a ruling, a judgment, a finding. The jury brought in a guilty verdict. All right, those are the 12 words that we're going to be working on the next 2 weeks. You will have a vocabulary quiz on this next week, any day of your choice. So go ahead and fill in all of the slides. If you need any help, just reach out. All right, bye guys.